generational.
You seen that trend where it's like the hear me out cake?
Yes.
I seen some nigga put the number 8.
What the fuck does that mean? Welcome back, my people, to the worst show on YouTube. It's your boy James.
It's your boy, man.
This is a decent podcast.
Decent podcast.
But y'all should know that by now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should be subscribing.
1, 2, 3. We're on number 3.
Number 3. This is a
Big
consistent run we're going on. This is a generational run.
You seen that trend where it's like the hear me out cake?
Yes.
I seen some nigga put the number 8.
What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that actually mean?
You never sat back and looked at the number 8
and think, what? Wait, it was a nigga that did it? And the nigga was straight?
His girl looked at him crazy. He's like, nah, they know what they doing.
Nah, I mean, it's 2 loops. Yeah, if you overlap them, that's double suction.
I was gonna say they could look at number 3 too.
With the top part? Oh my goodness. Let's talk about it. Who would you have on your hear me out cake though? Because now that I think about it, I don't think I could.
Me?
Have a hear me out
Probably
cake.
Sid the Sloth.
Sid the Sloth.
You see that neck on that nigga?
Wait, but it's a nigga though. That's. Oh, but it's a hear. Okay, no judgment.
It's a hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Right. Anybody else?
On a hear me out cake. So what is a hear me out cake? Like, it's somebody that most people would find.
It's like a hot take.
A super hot take.
Like a fuck hot take.
Oh my gosh, that's such a great question. I feel like doing someone like a real person is too like everybody's gotta choose a real person. I need to choose like a
I seen some nigga put Mike Wazowski on that bitch.
A nigga.
Someone, I can't remember, I'm just saying.
Put Mike Wazowski?
Yep. I seen that nigga from The Simpsons with the large nose. Some girl put him.
You know what goes on my hear me out cake? Meg.
From who?
Family Guy. Is she old?
Oh, really?
How old is she?
I don't know. You got to double check that.
A grown Meg? Absolutely. I feel like they put her through too. Like, I feel like they, like, bro, from what because I never really watched Family Guy, like, every single episode in its entirety.
I just thought of one.
But all of the clips that I've seen is just like niggas violating her, like her pops violating her or whatever. And it's just like a girl that's been through that much trauma, her pussy gotta be good. Her pussy gotta be good. Like, all that trauma.
It'd be the crazy one.
Tightens it up.
Excuse me? Is that like scientifically proven?
I don't know. I feel like all that trauma, all that tension has to go somewhere.
Okay.
So it just goes there. She's just through a Kegel. And then it just, I don't know. Like, that's what my hear me out. Okay, you said you thought of one though?
Yeah, Timmy Turner's mom.
Timmy Turner.
Nigga, you know who Timmy Turner is? Fairy Odd Parents.
Oh, I'm confusing that with Jimmy Neutron. Isn't Jimmy Neutron Timmy Turner in another universe?
I believe so.
Something like that. Her hair goes out like that.
Yeah, it has a little curl at the top. Brown hair, purple top, white pants.
It sucks because I can only think of what his dad looks like.
I'll show you.
The mom? Nah, it got to be like some moms. Yeah. That's not even a hear me out cake. That's a definite cake.
Oh my god, and this is a trend. I seen niggas talking about this.
What else would I put on my hear me out cake?
No, not ever.
A hear me out cake. What would y'all put on y'all hear me out
Cass.
On Cass?
On Cass. From Baymax.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Oh wait, that picture right there,
the bottom corner,
that's been edited so much to where it shows cleavage. I gotta find you that picture.
Yo, nah.
Put it in. That one, no, 100%. She's bad. What? Oh, my hear me out cake, and I know y'all gonna feel me on this.
It's gonna be something crazy.
No, not at all. Kamala Harris. Oh my goodness, I miss that woman. Let me tell you, I miss that woman, bro. Because it's like, coming up to election day, like the days nearing it, it was more and more edits of her. Like, the edits were getting out of hand. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was a lot of thirst traps of Kamala Harris, but it really made me look at her in a different light. I was like, she is bad. And her voice. Are you dumb?
When you played that one audio, I was like, who's that? You told me it was her. I was like, oh wow.
She's like, you know, I'm not letting him say nothing about me. If I was focused on him, I wouldn't be focused on the things that really matter in this country. I'm like, oh yes, talk to me about politics when I'm in it. What? Tell me about the fucking problems this country faces.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, no. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even think it'd be a hear me out cake because I feel like a lot of people find Kamala Harris bad. Like,
Right.
even how she is now, she's still bad.
Damn, I never really thought about the hear me out thing, but let me get into what I was talking about before.
Talk to me,
bro. The traffic in New York City is so dumb.
Yeah, it needs to. That's why they started talking about doing the congestion pricing. How do you feel about that? You would be a fan of it?
What was it?
Obviously not. Congestion pricing.
What's that?
Like they would add cameras, like mad cameras and shit. Apparently, allegedly,
Mhm.
they'd add mad cameras to like traffic lights and shit. And it's like if you want to drive in the city, you're gonna get like fined. Not fined, but like there's gonna be a lot more tolls.
Oh.
Just driving through the city, just so that they could get less people driving and more people like on the subways and shit, like taking bikes and shit. Just so that they do it so that it's easier for like ambulances and police officers to get through to maneuver through the streets easily. Like as a concept, it works, but I don't think people are gonna give a fuck about congestion pricing. Maybe a few people, but I feel like the only
it won't do enough.
Yeah, I feel like the only people that are actually driving in the city are people that can afford to drive in the city.
Yeah.
So like
the tolls enough is crazy.
Yeah.
Like my dad was talking about how he would, because he works in the city, and he was talking about how he would he's going through from borough to borough, and the tolls.
A lot of traveling.
Yo, the tolls are fucking smoking out.
Ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Do you know if his job pays for the tolls?
I don't think so.
Oh, forget about it.
I don't think so. But yeah, it's pretty interesting.
If congestion pricing brings down the amount of people driving every day, I think it's a great idea because people in the city cannot drive. I'm telling you, when I was moving down here,
bro, tell me about it, nigga.
Bro,
on the way down here, 3 niggas cut me off. 2 of them they use fucking turning signals.
I'm telling you, they just
just
walk by. It's one of those things where it's like if you're driving through the city, you can't look down at your phone
at all.
Like there comes a point, like you're on the parkway. Once you start getting towards the city, like it comes to a point you can't look at your phone. You can't check your phone for a second. You can't check the time. Nothing. Because in that split second, there's gonna be a car in front of you.
If you leave at least more than half of a car length, niggas will squeeze in.
No, they will
squeeze. This big ass SUV BMW X5 squeeze between me,
big ass car,
and a fucking Subaru Outback, nigga. No turning signal. I'm beeping my horn. As I beat my horn, that nigga just stopped right there, didn't fucking move, and he's still turning.
They're dickheads,
bro. At that point, I was considering
just hitting him.
Just hitting him.
Give him a little love tap.
A little love tap. There was
the bumper.
Other nigga before that in this beat up fucking Hyundai, literally last second cut me off, and I'm like, nah, that's crazy. Because if I would have hit him, he would have probably drove off. And at that point, I would have totaled both of our cars because you're not leaving me like that.
Absolutely not. I'm chasing after you.
Yeah, 100%.
Turn this bitch to Fast and Furious.
Absolutely. GTA, nigga.
I can't tell you how many times, like, I'll meet someone from the city, I'll explain to them, yeah, I just moved down here, and I'll be like, they'll be like, oh, do you drive since you're from upstate? I was like, no, I used to, but I sold my car. They're like, why would you sell your car? Like, why not just bring it down here? I'm like, bro, niggas can't drive. Like, and it's not even like, there have been a lot of times where I've driven in the city before, and I see people cutting me off, But like even just as a pedestrian, just on my way to work, walking to work, I've seen people that cannot drive. Like I remember this one time I pull up to work. I'm the first one at work, right? And we share an office. I'm downstairs, someone else is upstairs. Downstairs is the laboratory, upstairs is the doctor's office. It's in one of those places where you put the key in the thing, you turn it, and then the gate rises.
Okay.
But as it's rising, it's like 7 a.m. I'm tired of shit. I'm kind of like not really paying attention. I'm mad groggy. But in my peripheral, I didn't notice it at first until what happened. In my peripheral, I see a car trying to parallel park. And I'm like, okay, they're just parallel parking. This is normal. I'm not thinking anything of it. And then all of a sudden, I see the car that's already there vibrate aggressively. Vibrate like it just...
Oh.
And as I'm turning, and then I see it goes, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I turn, and I'm like, okay, whatever. The car that's trying to parallel park, they move up. And then I see it happen again, but this time I'm paying more attention to it. Bro, the car that's trying to parallel park hit that car 3 times. 3. And then on top of that, they didn't even park. They just drove off. They was like, I'm not fitting.
Nah, that's OD.
And the way I see it, it's just like, imagine I pulled up to work, opened the gate, I drove to work, parked, pulled up.
And that was your car.
And that was my car. I just come back and I see damages on my car. Yeah. And there's no cameras. There's no eyewitnesses. No notes. And they just drove right off. Yeah. And I'm like...
Hit runs are probably a huge thing.
Very common. Yeah. It has to be common.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I feel like I remember growing up, in the mornings or whenever I was in the car, with my parents, and I'd listen to the radio, they would give like local news in the city. They would be like, another accident on this, and another accident, and they were all in the city. And I used to always think to myself as a kid, like, damn, driving in the city must be a fucking horror. Like, no wonder why my parents, like, growing up, my parents were never like the types of, like, I hear people talking about every year my parents would go take the whole family to Times Square when it's snowing, see the tree, we'd go ice skating, get hot chocolate. My parents never did none of that shit. My parents were not trying to risk no damages to their car.
And you know what's also another, like, crazy mind-blowing thing to me? Bro, this one time I went go-karting, and I'm seeing grown-ass adults. They can't operate these small-ass machines. And I'm like, damn, I can't even imagine what you'd be on the road with a car.
These are the niggas with licenses in their pockets.
That's nerve-wracking, yo.
I'm telling you. You remember box tops?
It's like familiar.
So like on cereal boxes, they would have box tops.
Yeah, so you cut
have
them
a dotted line, and then when you bring them to school, whoever brings the most, you get like a prize or something like that. These niggas got their licenses as box tops.
Yeah, they got them in a fucking cereal box.
Cereal box. They just cut them shits out like fucking SpongeBob.
Yeah.
No, the driving here is terrible. But it also depends on what time you be leaving, though.
True.
Like, what time you be driving in the city?
Bro, I was coming here late, bro. It was like 6. I got here around 7 something. 6 rush hour time.
If you got here later, the traffic would have been less.
Oh, yeah. When I came here around 10, there was no traffic, bro. Dumb quick.
But it would be hard to find parking.
Yeah, it's like a hit or miss.
Yeah.
There's like pros and cons for both.
Sometimes you get lucky.
But it had me thinking, I'm like, yo, bro, what's worse? New York traffic or the city traffic or LA traffic? Because people saying LA is terrible. So I did my due diligence and I did a couple researches.
Some research, let's see.
Yeah. So I found one before it was worst cities in the States. And it was like, that was based on like 2022. I think New York City was like in the middle, but I found one that's more recent.
Out of how many? Like 50?
No, I think it was like 10, 15.
Okay. But New York City was halfway?
In the middle.
That's terrible.
I think the worst was like Chicago.
For driving for traffic?
Yeah. And then under that was Boston, I think, was number 2.
Okay.
But I looked at something, this is like worldwide, and this is for 2023. It says New York City is number 1. Oh, sorry. So you have 3 different, I guess, categories. You have rank, urban area, country, and hours lost in traffic in 2023 per driver.
Hours lost.
Hours lost per driver, not just multiple. This is one person. New York City is number 1 with 101 hours.
That seems accurate.
101?
That's actually really bad.
That's insane.
That's embarrassing.
101.
Shit.
Yo,
have you seen those traffic pictures from like? Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna fuck this up. I don't know what country it is, but it's dead as like 10 lanes. And it all turns into one.
Oh, I know the traffic is stupid.
Imagine 10, 15 lanes of cars, all need to go into one. No, that's it. I think it's somewhere in Asia.
That's dumb. But number 2 comes with London. With 99 hours, pretty close to New York City.
To 101.
And we have 3 with Paris, 97. Number 4 is Mexico City with 96. Tied with Mexico comes in 5th place, Chicago with 96. Then we have Istanbul.
Yeah, Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey with 91 hours. That's number 6. Number 7 is Los Angeles with 89 hours.
I mean, Los Angeles, it makes sense because Los Angeles is facing a huge overpopulation crisis.
Yeah.
Mad people live like I've seen you know how people do street interviews. They're like, oh, are you born and raised here? Yeah, born and raised Los Angeles, California. Do you have advice for anybody who's thinking about visiting or moving to California? Yeah, don't. We already have too many of y'all niggas.
Don't move here.
Everybody there is like tourists and shit, like from other states and shit. Bro, California is crazy. I still
want. Do you think it's due to like social media and stuff like that? Like how it's kind of praised, like with Hollywood and all that stuff.
Absolutely, because I feel like mad people. It's either like people will move to New York City, or LA if they have dreams of becoming a star.
Right.
You know, everybody wants to be famous and so they either go to New York City or they go to LA. But LA, I feel like they go to more obviously with Hollywood. Like, I feel like LA is one of them places. Like, you could be at a coffee shop and you could just see a scouter.
Yeah, you'll run. Yeah, you'll run into someone
just out of nowhere.
Mhm.
It's so crazy to believe, like
TMZ, all that.
everything, and it's
Mhm.
just like they get this image painted on them that's the land of dreams and shit like that. So of course everybody's gonna be flocking to fucking LA.
Yeah.
That is
And
insane.
we're gonna be one of them.
They got too many niggas over there, bro. Just imagine like how many people. Like I heard it's like worse than New York City, and New York City has a lot of people.
New York City has a lot of people.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not as bad because New York City, a lot of people are tourists, so people are just visiting.
No, there's a lot of people living here though.
No, absolutely, but on any given like weekday, weeknight, weekend, even like if you go to Times Square, a lot of those people are going to be tourists.
That's true. That's true.
But a lot of those people, unfortunately, live here. I can't even say unfortunately. I don't live there, so they're not bothering me. But
Right.
still, this is mad people.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the more people you have, of course, the more traffic you're gonna get. But I don't know, man. LA
is very interesting.
LA or New York? Which one do I feel like is worse for me
What,
personally?
to live?
Yeah.
Okay.
LA, only because of the weather.
Why, it's the summer all the time?
Isn't it? Isn't it hot all the time?
I think it's hot.
So just imagine all these people walking around, living their daily lives, causing all this energy coming off of them, and you know, not everybody there's gonna shower.
Right.
Nigga, not everybody in New York showers. I'm one of them. So imagine you go to California and that smell just magnifies. Like it's just mad, just B.O. Now I could imagine some parts.
I don't think it's that bad. I think you might be dragging it.
No,
I get what you're saying.
No, it definitely no. I'm not even talking about just the BO in general. I'm just talking about the heat.
Mm-hmm.
The heat would be bad.
Especially I feel like I would like to move somewhere warmer than New York.
New York has
this winter got me fucked up. Not this winter, but just winter in general.
It has its days.
I mean,
really.
Global warming is a real thing. So like it's fucking. It was 80 degrees the other day.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's November and it'd be 80 degrees. Like that's scary, but you know it feels good that it's 80 degrees. Like, I don't want it to be fucking cold. But imagine in California, like even in December, like it could be warm there,
bro. Yeah.
Or Texas.
Bro, there was. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure not too long ago Texas had like a light snowfall. And there were so many accidents. They didn't know how to deal with it. Yeah.
They're not used to that shit.
They don't know what snow is.
They've never seen... They don't know what snow is. No, that's actually scary. Like, my parents were telling me... Because my grandpa... I remember when he first came to America years ago. And he seen snow for the first time. And I'm thinking, raw, like, it really doesn't snow in Haiti. I can't imagine living somewhere where... There's just no snow. Everybody's so used to snow. You can expect when snow is coming. Yeah. So just imagine never seeing snow. That's like Texas, probably Cali.
Probably Florida. Florida, yeah.
Probably Florida, yeah. Florida does not experience snow. Mexico. No, well, yeah, obviously Mexico. I'm thinking about New Mexico, Arizona. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Nevada. Straight desert.
Forget about it. Arizona, I would never move to.
But let me finish this list again. So we have 7 with Los Angeles with 89. Number 8 is Boston, Massachusetts with 88. Under that comes in 9th place with Cape Town, 83.
Mass, okay.
And then
wait, Cape Town?
Yeah, Cape Town.
That's not Massachusetts. I'm thinking of Cape Cod.
That is Africa, I believe.
Okay, Okay, I'm tweaking.
Then we have Houston, Texas with 83 hours.
That checks out.
Then we have Brisbane in Australia with 74 hours. Dublin in Ireland with 72.
I don't know why, but I feel like Dublin, Ireland, like those countries like that in Europe, for some reason, maybe it's just because I'm slow, but I be thinking niggas be driving out there like,
yeah.
They probably be driving on the opposite road or shit like that, no?
I think I don't remember what the number is, but I think most people drive how we drive. But then there's some people that drive on the opposite side.
On the opposite side, okay.
Yeah, like Japan. I believe UK is like that as well.
Opposite, yeah. And they have the steering wheels on the opposite side too.
Yeah.
That's trippy.
100%.
So
I think
trippy.
India, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but I think India's like that too.
India, maybe, yeah.
And then we have Dublin was 12. Then we have 13 and 14 are both in the States. Miami, Florida is 13 with 70 hours. And Philly is 69 hours. And then coming in last place, we have Rome in Italy with 69 hours as well.
That's not bad. 69 hours compared to New York being number 1 at 101.
per driver.
You could probably feel the difference over there. Well,
you could probably see the difference over there.
Most definitely.
Which is crazy because I didn't think that Los Angeles and New York had that big of a difference. Because I'm always hearing about Los Angeles traffic. It sucks. It's this way. I've never. Chicago falls between the two. Never heard anybody say anything about Chicago traffic in my life.
Yeah, never. Nobody's ever complained about it. Nobody's ever put up a fuss about it. It's just New York and LA. In America, New York and LA are the only two ones. Some here and there, sometimes I'll hear about Texas. Texas definitely checks out though, because when I visited my sister in Texas 2-3 years ago, oh my goodness, maybe it's because we were leaving the airport,
right?
But from the airport to her crib, I kid you not, when I first looked it up, it was like on any given day, 40 minutes. 40-minute drive, which is already kind of like, okay, driving 40 minutes just to...
Oh, I think in traffic.
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
No. It was worse. It was worse.
Worse?
40 minutes turned into 2 hours. It was bad. And it was hot. Hot as shit. It was bad. Oh, my goodness. Bro,
I will tell you one thing. When we went to Austin, bro, the highways are mad confusing.
How so?
It's just like the GPS wasn't... it didn't adapt to the streets, if that made sense. Like, we're going up to an exit, we have to take this right, but it didn't. The GPS didn't tell us we had to take that right until we kept going straight. And it's like, all right, make this right now.
So the GPS?
Yeah, the GPS was fucking us up, bro.
And I would have put that bitch in reverse, so we're not missing no.
You're crazy.
I don't give a fuck.
Something's gonna boom from the back.
I was sitting here. You know about getting hit from the back?
I've been rear-ended a couple times in a car.
Okay,
yeah.
Make sure you check that out. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, that's OD, bro.
Driving in heavily congested areas is not for the weak. You ever been in a situation where you experience road rage, but it's like awkward?
Yeah.
Like, I remember I was with my mom. I was with my dukes at the time, and this wasn't even in the city or anything. This was back home. We're coming up on the road where the library's about to be on the right and ShopRite's about to be there. Like, what is that? 202? No.
ShopRite and the library?
ShopRite, library in Garnerville.
That's true.
So I'm on 202, right? And you know how you're coming up to the light? So let me paint the picture for y'all. You're driving up to a light. It's one lane, but it splits. It goes into a left lane if you want to go down the mountain. So we're driving, and what's it called? We're driving, and then coming up to it, there's the right. Fuck, how do I explain it? Like, if you want to go towards OIP, there's that turn.
Yes. So
some car cuts us off, right? But the thing is, they didn't cut us off early.
Last second.
They waited until we were close, like at least halfway through, and they just went right in. And my mom was driving at the time. Bro, my mom, she doesn't have road rage. She's just like, oh, they're just dumb, whatever, like whatever. My parents are mad cautious when it comes to other people. Like, you never know how crazy people are, which is so true. And this is the first time I witnessed it. I peeped that the passenger side had the window down. I rolled my window down, so I'm sure they could hear me because they were close. This is how close we were. So I had originally yelled out, if you're gonna cut us off, at least speed up. Because I hate when if you're gonna cut me off, you better take off.
Slow.
They go slow. So since they were going slow, they were close to us. So I know they could hear us. So then whatever, right? It was a white woman. And so they go into that left lane to turn into the mountain. We're about to go straight. So we pull up right next to them at a red light. And the light had just turned red. The woman was white. I'm not gonna lie. The woman was like heavy. Like she was, a plus size woman. And then in the driver's seat was a nigga, like a black man. I'm like, it checks out. Like, obviously it checks out. And then I'm kind of sitting there. I peeve, and then we pull up next to him, and then I'm just laughing. I'm looking at my mom. I'm like, yeah, of course. Like, look at him. He's with a heavier, white woman. I'm not lying. But anyways, and then like it checks out. And then so we're just there at the light. My mom has her windows up. He's staring at us. Like, I'm talking about, he's like this. Hand on the wheel, and then the wife is looking straight. The wife is trying to like alleviate the whatever. She's just and he's just staring. And then my mom turns and he goes like this. And then my mom is just like, fuck no. Like, I'm not turning off. What do you got to say? What do you have to say to me? I didn't say anything. Like, I don't care. Whatever issues you got with my son, like, I don't know. But we're going to go straight. You're going to make that left. We'll go our separate ways. This nigga did not make the left. The light turned green. We took off, and he got behind us.
Oh, my God.
I'm looking at my mom, and then my mom is like, look, you just had to say something. I'm looking at my mom. I'm like, Mom, all because me and my mom, like, we joke around about the most random shit. Like, I be saying, he knows, I be saying anything to my mom. Like, and my mom just is so used to it. And so, like, she just tunes me out. I'm like, Mom, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping he doesn't have a weapon, but if he does, I'm gonna need you to step on that bitch. I need you to fucking step on that gas pedal. But if he doesn't, I have no problem getting out the car and getting physical with him or exchanging words. And my mom is like, James, like, I don't like when you talk like that. And I like, relax, like, just chill. And so we're driving. Bro, we make it to her job. This nigga is still behind us.
Damn.
But I know.
Yeah, free time.
That's what I'm saying. And it's so dumb because it's like, why are you stopping what you have to do just to follow us? Right. I didn't curse him out. Mm-hmm. I did not call him a bitch. I did not call him a pussy. I didn't say any of that. I just said, if you're gonna cut us off, at least make sure you speed up. Right. And then, so we get to my mom's job. We're coming up. It's coming up on the right. She works in a house, like a residence. So then when we make that right, he drove off. And I'm like, fuck, now he knows where my mom works. Like, but in my mind, I'm thinking like, that's probably just where he thinks we live or whatever. But either way, like, it's just a very dangerous, scary situation. I was just dropping my mom off at work. Mm-hmm. So I dropped her off and I took her car. And I was like, let me see that nigga again, bro. Let me see that nigga again. And I don't know, time to time, like, I still be hitting my mom up like, yo, like, have you ever seen that guy again? Like, do you remember him?
How long ago was this?
Few years. Oh. This was like COVID days.
Damn.
Yeah.
2019, 2020.
Yeah, because I didn't have a car. Like, the Nissan Murano that I had, I only got that, like, 2-ish years ago. Damn. And COVID was like 3-4 years ago. Mm-hmm. So I did not have a whip. But that was the first time I really said to myself, like, when I do get a car, I can't just be saying anything to anybody. And like, in my case now, if I were to ever get into a road rage incident, I would just get tight. But I would just be like, you know what? I value my life. I'm just gonna chill out. Yeah. I'm just gonna relax.
With that being said, let's wrap that up real quick. Let's get to song of the week. You said you got something for me?
I absolutely have a song of the week.
And what is it next?
Speaking of
this is on?
Yeah, but let me turn my Bluetooth off. Speaking of road rage, this is a song that I feel like I could see myself driving and listening to. But I feel like if I'm driving and listening to it, no, it'll put me in a good mood. I don't think that I would get road rage if I was listening to it. Okay. But it's a great song. It's a great song. So while we set up real quick, let us know if y'all have any road rage incidents. I know y'all do. Like, I feel like everybody has a road rage.
Were you the person that started it? Were you the person that reacted to it?
So anyways, I'm telling you, when that album first came out, I was literally at work on live on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Everybody doing it. You heard that new Kendrick? You heard that new Kendrick? You heard that? I'm like, guys, I'm at work. Yes, I heard that he dropped an album, but this song of the week is actually not part of his album, but maybe one day. Are you ready? So my song of the week is a song by Denzel Curry. It's called "Got Me Geeked."
Got me geeked. Got me geeked.
And there's a specific line. All right, go ahead. There's a specific line that I love. And y'all go hear it. Just to remind them, we're going to be judging this song off of lyrics, melody, musicality. And it was just those three, and then the last thing was what situation will we listen to it.
Yeah, and we put flow in there too, I'm pretty sure.
Probably, yeah. Okay. Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. You ain't got no power. I'm leaving this club that's over. Got a kiki in my soda. Got a kiki on my shoulders. So she need me, I don't wanna eat dollars shoulder. Got $1,000 more dollars on her. Gotta leave at 3 in the morning. She said, take me out of Florida. Eat. Every time there's money around, that bitch got me eat. Every time she scrub the ground, that bitch got me eat. Every time there's money around, that bitch got me eat. Make that shit go round and round, that bitch got me eat. Ever gave her your number, she won't call you. No, you're sick. Go ahead. First thoughts already, like, what does it sound like? Does it sound decent?
It sounds very familiar. I think I've probably heard it before. Maybe, like, on the radio or something like that. Mm-hmm. Not on the radio. I don't listen to radio. Maybe on Spotify, probably.
I feel like
or TikTok.
I feel like the flow of it sounds familiar. Mm-hmm. Like, it's weird. It's like, the style of this song, you know Project Pete?
Sounds familiar?
Like, he does I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, what the fuck? Like the shit where you do the
Okay.
yeah, like that. I don't know what style of music that's called, but I guess it comes from because Denzel Curry's from Florida. So I don't know if it originates from there or it's very popular there, but I love that style of music. I need to find out what it's called. It's like the shit where it's like, and you be doing the footwork with it. Like,
Yeah.
I need to find out what it's called because this whole album is that style.
Template.
Yes, but it works for every single. Like, I've had this album on repeat for a minute now. Like, and I never really used to listen to Denzel Curry, but this album got me.
When Denzel Curry first got popping, his music was far from
different. Yes. Yeah, I feel like his music was very like
aggressive,
emo.
Very rock star like.
Yeah, he had a song called fuck, I don't know what it's called, but one of the lines is like, "Suicidal doors coming, Kurt Cobain. I need Ella, I need Ella." It was like a dark ass song, and literally the cover art was him in black and white, and it was just very eerie, creepy. So I don't know how he developed this style, but I'm fucking with it. I'm not gonna. I was fucking with his old shit before, but I just didn't listen to him often. It was one of those things where if it came up in my songs and playlists, I would let it play, but I wouldn't go on my phone and be like, I feel like listening to Denzel Curry. Right. But this, I feel like listening to Denzel Curry because this album.
So for lyrics, what would you give it? 1 through 10.
Oh, I'm giving lyrics a 9.
A 9?
A strong. I'll give lyrics a 9.4, and the reason why is because there's a line in the song, and I'm gonna explain it to you real quick.
I was just about to ask you, is there any line that sticks out to you?
Absolutely. I'm glad you asked. Okay, so the line says, every time there's money around, that bitch got me geeked. Every time she scrubbed the ground, that bitch got me geeked. So I'm thinking to myself. So this is my thing. I'm very into music. Like, we're both heavily into music. But when I hear a new song and I really enjoy it, I want to know the meaning behind it. I want to know like the inspiration. I'm trying to dissect the artist's brain when I hear a new song that I really like. And so I looked it up. I went on Urban Dictionary. No, not Urban Dictionary, Genius. But when you go on Genius, it's like they'll give you the meaning of the song, but it'll either be verified by the artist or it'll just be a random person that puts it, so it's not verified. Right. But I guess one of the theories that I guess someone put because I'm thinking to myself, I've heard the term "scrub the ground" before from Migos. They got a song called "Scrub the Ground" or something like that, and I was like, what does that mean? And so one of the theories that someone had put what "scrub the ground" means is it says every time she scrubbed the ground, that bitch got me geeky. And after I found out what the potential meaning behind it was, that shit would have me geeked too. So apparently, for all my heterosexual men out there, imagine you're laying down on your back, and you're intimate. You're getting intimate with a woman, and she's facing you, sitting on top of you.
Some might call it cowgirl.
Yeah, with some insertion.
Right.
Now, when he says "scrub the ground," it means that she is fully. You're all the way inside her. Like, your meat has disappeared into the void. Your meat is gone. So she's sitting on it, fully inside. You feel all her walls, maybe her cervix if you're like me.
Don't fucking.
I don't know why I looked at. No, it's just. Here this nigga go, bro.
Continue, bro.
So she's all the way in. Just imagine, this is the guy and this is her cookie. When he says "scrub the ground," he's literally means scrubbing the ground. She's in there, and she's there like scrubbing the ground. She's really scraping her body against you. Right. And if you're a man,
some may say grinding.
Yeah, if you're a man and you know what that feels like, you would understand why he says every time she scrubbed the ground, that bitch got me geek, because you would be too. So that's my favorite line out of the whole song, because I just know, I hear it and I'm like, that bitch got me geek. Like, I say geek at that part a little louder than the rest of the song. What about you? What you giving the lyrics?
I'll give it a 7.
Calm.
Once again, I gotta listen to the song more.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like it's one of those songs where it's like, for me personally, it has less to do with the lyrics and just the vibe of the song. Like, I fucking love this song. Like, that shit is tough. What else is there? There's lyrics. The flow. He's riding that beat. He's right. This nigga.
Is he scrubbing the floor with that?
He's scrubbing the floor of my ears when he flows on this beat.
Wow.
Yeah, this nigga's a Q-tip and it's in my ear. Oh, fuck. Oh shit! If you know, you know, bro. Like,
right.
I'll give the flow. Damn, 9.5. It's gonna be
That's
highs for everything because like this song,
Damn.
genuinely, I've been listening to it a lot, and it's not even the best song on the album.
Mm-hmm.
Not even the best song. What you give in the flow?
I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay, calm.
It's up there.
Musicality. Or melody.
Melody?
Like the actual song. You listen to it a little bit.
I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, it's good.
It definitely get my head bumping. And it's mad catchy.
Yeah, I would give it. I'm not gonna do a 9 again. I'm not gonna blaze 8.7.
Okay.
8 points. Still high 8 though.
I feel like there's some songs out there that like kind of repeat the obviously they have a chorus, so it's gonna repeat over and over again. But I feel like some works for it and some don't.
Mm-hmm.
This song works for it.
Yeah, and also like this song, it's a lot of repetition. Like there's not even a whole second. This song is only just the chorus or the hook, one verse, chorus again, and then he repeats it, and then the song is over. Like that's one thing I would say about this song. I would make it longer. I would add another verse because I really enjoy this song.
Right.
What circumstances could you see yourself being in listening to the song and enjoying it thoroughly?
If I'm cleaning.
Scrubbing the ground.
No, I didn't think of it that way. Like that, like for me, when I clean, I need a song that gets me in the mood, like energy wise. And
That's
I feel
true.
like that really promotes it.
It really would do it, like.
And I would scrub the shit out of that ground.
Pause.
No, with the mop. With the mop. With the mop. With the mop. No.
With that nani. That cookie.
I look mad stiff doing that.
Yeah, that's right. Alright, so this song, oh my goodness. Every time she scrub the ground,
8.5?
You said 7?
Yeah, 7 plus 7, 14.
And then you said a 7.5 or 8.5 divided by 3. Cause all of this story has been enough, yeah.
7.5.
That's solid. Out of 10?
Yeah.
And then
that's passing.
Me, I'll just say my whole average in total was a 9.4 because I was, or 9. It's around a 9.1, 9.2 because I gave it 8.7, so that lowers it a bit. And before that was 9.4, 9.5. Bro, but the song, and it's not even the best song on the album. This album, it's called King of the Mischievous South Volume 2.
Okay.
And this is from the deluxe. I've had it on repeat. Like, and it's one of those songs.
How many songs is in the deluxe?
Oh, 14, 15, I think.
Okay.
It's fire. It's one of those things where it's like you hear the sound, you hear the but still like on my way. Because you know, like if you guys know me, I sleep. If I'm ever in a situation where I'm traveling somewhere, but I'm not in control of the vehicle, I'm sleeping. So on my way to work on the train, I'm listening to this on repeat, but I'm still asleep and I'm enjoying that. It's weird because it's not
still here while you're sleeping.
Absolutely, but it's not a song that you fall asleep to. It's not a slow song. It's not a calm song. Everything's very high, very jumpy, but I still be falling asleep to it. The way I fall asleep to music though is kind of weird. Like
right.
The reason why I'm a light ass sleeper, very light ass sleeper. One of those things where I will fall asleep. And like I listen to music when I fall asleep, and I'm such a light sleeper that if I hear the music stop, like if someone calls me and my music stops, I'm gonna wake up. I'm going to wake up, and then I'm gonna play the music again, and then go right back to sleep.
That's interesting.
It's crazy, but like when I'm dreaming while music is playing, I'll notice the music is playing, or I'll notice the music stops because it'll be something like I'll be in my dream, I'll be at the grocery store, and then the speakers of the grocery store will be playing whatever I'm playing while I'm sleeping.
That's interesting.
So if the speakers ever stop in the grocery store, I'm like, something's wrong, and I just wake up and I'm like,
this thing is lucid dreaming.
No, it's weird. But getting back into structure, you know what time it is.
I do know what time it is.
What time is it?
It's Connexo time.
Connexo time. It's game time. Let's get it. Nigga, we gotta lock in. The last time we played Connexo,
how many guesses we did?
4. Not on this one. But I'm saying the last time we played in general, like a day ago or something?
A few days ago.
Only 4 guesses. Last time we played on the channel, I don't even know how many guesses.
I think it's like 11, something like that.
And didn't we use a hint?
We used a few, yeah.
No hints this time.
No.
4 guesses. Let's get it.
Okay, let's fucking go.
So,
get a geeky in my soda.
She said, "Leave me out for the geek. Every time there's money round, that bitch got me geek. Every time you go around." So if you ever see us do this, we're scrubbing the ground. Well, we're not scrubbing the ground.
She got that Gabby.
I'm like, bro, last night, bro, she scrubbed the ground, bro.
Scrubbed it.
She fucking scrubbed that shit clean.
Did she now? With the Gabby?
Lysol and everything. Shut the fuck up. That's not catching on. All right, go ahead.
You read it, nigga. You can see this.
So if you forgot how to play, you get 16 words and you have to match 4 words together by category.
And it was a total of 4 categories.
4 categories. So the words we have today are pencil, eraser, screen, paper, notebook, battery, popcorn, charger, marker, projector, Bluetooth, pencil case, blanket, snacks, candy, and camera. We've got a lot of devices here.
Reminds me a little school.
Yeah. Supplies, yeah.
Let me see a little bit.
So, first off, I'm seeing pencil, eraser,
paper, and I was thinking, there's pencil case.
There's pencil case, there's notebook, there's marker. 4 guesses? I don't know. We gotta be real tactical.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do... Okay, so that one's a little confusing.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Not projector?
No. You want to check projector?
Fuck it.
Shit.
Damn.
Well, besides we're not getting in 4 guesses, we might as well just get screen, projector, camera, Bluetooth, maybe.
There's gotta be a category that has to do with like drive-in movie theater or something.
Yeah, got to.
Movie theater or something.
Pencil case.
Like, what else would blanket? What the fuck? Camera, battery, screen, charger.
Which one?
Camera, battery, screen, and charger. And this is what I'm saying. The one thing about this one that really bothers me that
doesn't tell you when it's 1 away.
Yes.
They're just like, you're wrong. Figure it out.
Okay.
I'm doing a fucking hit, bro.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Notebook and pencil case. Hit that 3rd one because we done it before. Hit that 3rd one. Snacks.
This is getting tight.
What the fuck?
I'm not gonna let
Notebook.
Like, this is the very first one, and we can't even get 1.
Notebook, pencil case, and snacks. The fuck?
Charger.
What is that?
Items you find in a backpack. Shut the fuck up.
Yo.
Act like you can't find a pencil in a backpack.
That's what I'm saying.
In a backpack. Like, shut up.
Oh my god. Alright, what else do we have?
Screen. It gotta be like screen, popcorn, blanket, and candy.
TV screen. Try it.
This just ruined my whole vibe for the video. I'm using it. I don't give a fuck. Pencil. It gotta be eraser.
It's gotta be.
If it's not, we could just end the video. Hello. Writing essentials.
Bro, I feel like we did that already. Hold on.
It's the fact that even still here, I wouldn't be able to guess. Like, they're all mad similar.
There's got to be like a play on words here. Phone screen, phone camera,
phone
battery, Bluetooth.
Screen, battery, camera, and Bluetooth.
Yeah, that
it has
corner.
To. Yeah, because that's for the movie to take out, whatever. Smartphones.
I fucking.
This dumbass shit.
Yo, all we needed was a few hints. What's that bottom one?
Movie night.
I told you it had something to do with a movie.
Look at how many...
damn! Look at the X's.
No, next week we need redemption.
Yo,
that's not okay.
That's bad.
That's not okay, bro.
It's horrible.
Next week we need some fucking redemption, bro. What you got for us for trash news?
What's
been happening?
Tyler the Creator has been trending.
For what?
For his accomplishments. I'll tell you right here.
Man.
You don't want to talk about Tyler the Creator? We'll talk about something else.
I would love to talk about Tyler the Creator's accomplishments. That Chromacopia album?
Mm-hmm.
Bro. When that came out too, it was on repeat. Talk to it. Right. What are his accomplishments?
So Rap TV is giving Tyler the Creator his flowers, right? Mm-hmm. So it says Tyler the Creator rap facts. They got a few facts about him, and then most streamed songs.
Give us a few.
So the first one is he taught himself to play piano and produce music. Self-taught man.
Self-taught, okay.
And he made it this far.
He did.
Most people don't, but he is the odd one out. The black sheep.
He is the outlier.
Absolutely. He's won an MTV VMA in 2011 for Best New Artist.
He did?
2011. Damn. That nigga's old.
Yeah, I'm thinking like how fucking long ago is that? How old is he? He's like 30 now, right?
Maybe
30 something.
You're gonna have to double check that. We'll fact check that.
Yeah.
He was banned from entering the UK in 2015.
He would be fucking.
You know, Snoop Dogg is banned from mad countries and shit.
Are you serious? Oh yeah, he's 33.
For I think smoking weed or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But I wouldn't be surprised.
He was 20 years old when he got that the VMA thing. Damn. Only 20. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he was banned from entering the UK in 2015 for 3 to 5 years due to lyrics from his earlier albums.
I mean, his early albums, he was
dark, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on edge.
I forgot what song it was, but I remember the music video. It's him sitting in a chair in a white room, and he has fucking cockroaches going in his mouth, out his mouth. Fuck, I can't remember.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I remember when my brother used to first listen to him, that's what he used to show me.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator was very unhinged. He was very unorthodox.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he was always like that nigga in the rap game that was like you could tell like he was that kid in school that liked rap, but he was like a weird kid.
Right.
But like he could rap.
This is random, but it kind of correlates. Do you feel like if Frank Ocean kept doing what he was doing, he'd be up to par with Tyler the Creator?
Absolutely.
Because I feel like Frank Ocean is it's so interesting. He's so talked about, but he doesn't make any.
He doesn't, and that just goes to show just like his influence and his fame. Like he hasn't put out a project in a long time, and people are still asking for him. Like just imagine, right? Imagine you got an album coming out. There's mad speculation about it. Everybody's causing the scene. You dropped 2-3 singles. Everybody's fucking with them, going crazy. You're giving previews. Everybody's excited. And the one thing that you see a lot of in your comments is Frank gonna be on it? Is Frank gonna be like? That's how talked about he is. Like if Frank Ocean was consistent, obviously he stopped doing music because he was going through some things with the death of his brother, unfortunately. Like if he kept putting out projects, no, he would be up there. Seriously
don't remember if it was Tyler the Creator specifically, but I remember seeing someone they were asking them about how they felt about Frank, and they were saying that he's such a genius that he was able to not manipulate, but kind of manipulate the music scene on even, like, literally we were just talking about, he stopped making music, but he's still so relevant to
he's still so influential. Still so influential. Like, even nowadays, like, with artists that sound like him, I see comments on TikTok videos, close enough, drop the album, Frank. And it's like, bro, he hasn't dropped a project in years. You hear someone that sounds remotely similar to him, or even someone that looks remotely familiar to him, they're like, close enough, drop the album, Frank. Like, we've been waiting. Like, bro, people have been waiting.
Yo, that is too funny.
People want to hear Frank Ocean's projects. I mean, he's going through some things, of course, so he should definitely take his time to heal, but dude, he was up there.
100%.
As far as he got, he's still up there.
But going back to Tyler, in 2019, he was named Music Innovator of the Year by Wall Street Journal. He won 2 out of 5 Grammys he's been nominated for.
Okay.
And he's dropped a collection with Louis Vuitton on March 21st, 2024.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That reminds me, you said it was Louis Vuitton?
Louis Vuitton.
That reminds me, on his new album, on the very last song, he has a bar that goes, I did a whole collection in Paris. They didn't even send me the collection to wear it. I'm so embarrassed. Something like that. Where it's like, he did a shoot for them. He did a collab with them. But then when he was done, he got to keep none of the clothes. They didn't send him any free shit. What? Even though he got all the advertising and everything for them. So I'm thinking, was it Louis Vuitton? Because Louis Vuitton is French.
Crazy.
Like, that's crazy. Yeah.
Then we have most streamed songs. We have See You Again, Earthquake, New Magic Wand, Best Interest, and Are We Still Friends?
Are we still friends? Are we still friends? I feel like he's one of those artists that have always like. Then again, I haven't really been listening to him, like his older music. I know Jules listens to him a lot, and I used to listen to a lot of his old projects with Jules.
Yeah.
He's one of those artists that I feel like no matter what stage that hip hop was in at any given moment in his career, he's always remained true to himself.
Yeah.
He's always making music about his experiences in the style that he wants. Like he's not gonna like mold himself to fit the rap industry's image.
Exactly.
Like he just stays true to himself. He does his own thing. If people fuck with it, and luckily, of course, people do. If people fuck with it, people fuck with it. And if not, he doesn't care. Like he genuinely does not give a fuck.
I remember Jules was showing me one of his songs. He was just talking about how he's like a stalker or something like
that. Yes, I know exactly which one he's talking about. It's called like She or something like that.
Something like that.
And it's with Frank Ocean. Bro, if Frank Ocean can... That's why I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen, but when he first was about to drop Chromacopia, his most recent album, he did a promo. It was a video. And you see the niggas walking niggas in a line, and they all walk into a box, and then all the way at the end when the beat switches, he blows the box up. People are like looking at the mass, the face shape of some of the people walking. Yeah. And everybody's like, I swear that third person is Frank Ocean. It's a Frank Ocean tease. Frank Ocean's gonna be on the album. When they see Frank Ocean's not on the album, everybody's devastated. Like, bro, the influence that nigga has is monumental. Crazy. Yeah. Bro. If he was on the album though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if the album's already doing numbers, it's done numbers. But then that shit would do a lot more numbers. A lot of numbers.
And we have the last Tyler's influences. We have Pharrell. Okay. Ye, Eminem, and MF Doom.
Yeah. I can see the MF Doom influence there. What, like he's influenced by them or?
Yeah, those are his influence that got him into music.
That makes sense. Yeah, MF Doom, I could see that. Speaking of, you said they were giving him his flowers? Yeah. Speaking of giving flowers, just real quick. I'm seeing... So, of course, Kendrick Lamar just dropped a new album. Right. Which, if you haven't listened to it, listen to it. It's fire. I feel like I was on live talking about Kendrick. Now, I've been a Kendrick Lamar fan for a long time. I'm not going to say, like, I was his day one, like that. But I remember his projects that were, like... before his albums. Like, I remember projects that he's dropped, like EPs that he's dropped before his very first studio album. Like, I've been around, like, on this recent album, he dropped The Heart Part 6. Okay. I remember listening to The Heart Part 1. Like, it's for a long ass time. And I was live on TikTok talking about the album. I was like, I haven't listened to it, but I'm already knowing it's going to be great because I've been a fan of Kendrick for a very, very long time, and he never disappoints. Niggas want to call me glazing. Oh my goodness. They're talking about Drake make Kendrick relevant. Like,
we're not, niggas is they're young. They gotta be young.
That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna get into Kendrick versus Drake debate right now because it's just like we're grown ass niggas, bro. Like they're rich. They're not worried about who we think is better, which obviously is Kendrick. But yeah, we're not finna get into the whole Kendrick versus Drake debacle.
Let's talk about Kendrick real quick. It's another thing about Kendrick on rap Instagram. Go ahead. GNX by Kendrick Lamar occupies the entire top 12 of U.S. Spotify and U.S. Apple charts.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I was live on Instagram, I was telling niggas, like, bro, I've been a fan of Kendrick for a very, very long time. I know this album's going to be great, even though I haven't listened to it yet. I heard the trailer on YouTube that he dropped, the 1-minute trailer that he dropped. And I'm like, bro, I already know this album is good because Kendrick never disappoints. Niggas want to say...
Yeah. Sorry, continue.
Niggas want to say I'm glazing, and I'm just like, nah, dude. Kendrick is just really like that nigga, and I feel like society nowadays, you can't compliment anybody because then you're glazing.
That was the same thing with like the whole simp thing. Like you can't be a gentleman without being labeled a simp.
A simp, and it's just like society. Society is just very interesting, but it's like now you can't even call it glazing. Like occupies top 12, all top 12
U.S. slots for Apple and Spotify.
Bro, like, come on. Like,
both top streaming platforms.
This nigga, and you know what the best part is? He did it with no promo.
None. Zero
Dropped promo. Bitch. He just dropped it.
And niggas would fucking be on his beef when him and Drake were beefing. People saying that he lost and shit.
That's what I'm saying. They're like,
but half of them, I guarantee you, most of them niggas that was saying that is listening to his album right now.
They're listening to his album and they're bumping his album on repeat.
This shit is so fire.
Yeah, exactly. Or I know that there's some of them that's just there like, just writing up all his fuck ups like, which obviously there are none. They're like, I need to get that get back for Drake. I need to, this is ass. This is terrible, bro. Like, Drake doesn't even know you exist, my nigga. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, that nigga, you've got this parasocial relationship with Drake. You going mad hard for him, and he don't know you, nigga. And he lost the battle. Like, bro, not too many artists can just drop an album unannounced, no promo, no nothing. He didn't post anything.
Mm-hmm.
He just dropped the album.
And he's occupying top 12.
Top 12. I'm trying to tell y'all niggas, like, bro, I remember back home upstate, I have the picture of J. Cole in my room.
Mm-hmm.
It really should be Kendrick. I'm not gonna lie. Kendrick is just that
Nigga.
He's really just that nigga. There's really nothing else. Like, I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, bro. Of course, I'm glad that Tyler the Creator was getting his flowers, but bro, Kendrick Lamar is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. I feel like there's no way around it now.
Right.
Like, if you deny it, you want to be different so bad. You just want to stand out from the crowd. You want to be the black sheep. No, I'm different. He's not the GOAT. Drake is the GOAT, or he's not the GOAT. This person's the GOAT. Kanye is the GOAT. Bro, Kendrick is the GOAT. Like, there's no way around it.
Right.
If anybody else says anything different, you're glazing whoever you're saying is actual GOAT. That's actual glazing because it's facts.
Right. Now, Drake got a couple good songs, though.
He does. Mm-hmm. I fuck with his really old shit, like Worst Behavior.
Worst.
Motherfuckers never loved us. Motherfuckers never loved us.
I like Final Fantasy from the Scorpio album.
Scorpion album? I don't think I've heard of that.
That's in my special playlist.
I like Just Hold On, We're Going Home.
Just hold on, we're going home.
I feel like, though, alright, real quick about Drake and Kendrick, though, like, Drake, I feel like, is the soul.
Continue.
Oh, fuck. Sorry. Drake is the soul of the rap game. But I feel like...
Drake? The nigga that got bodied by Pusha T? The nigga that hiding his kid from the world, but his world wouldn't hide from the kid? Aubrey Graham in a wheelchair? Drake?
Yes!
No, I said Drake. What am I saying? Kendrick is the soul of the rap game.
Okay.
Drake is just the face of the rap game.
That's one way to look at it.
Yeah, he's really just, he's the glitz, the glam. When you think of hip-hop in America, you think of Drake, obviously. He's huge. But Kendrick is really, like, the mastermind. Like, he's really the puppeteer. Like, he really runs the rap game, bro. Like,
that's a way to really look at it.
Absolutely. Like, Drake is the puppet. Kendrick is the puppet master. That's the way I see it. Kendrick is, like, come on. Like, he's really the heart and soul of the rap game. Like, let's really talk about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, though. Hey, man. Hopefully one day he'll be able to get all his flowers without niggas claiming glaze. Obviously, I don't know. Niggas is always interesting.
But that is the episode.
That concludes yet another episode of
The Decent
Podcast. If you feel like this episode was decent, listen, we're not looking for good. We're not looking for great. We just want to be decent. You see what I'm saying?
We don't claim to be the best, but we claim to do our best.
I feel like we gotta find a way to incorporate that into every episode. Like, I feel like that shit is fire every time I hear it. But yeah, if you fuck with this video, drop a comment, drop a like. If you heard us say anything that you disagree with, let us know. Maybe we could put that in the next. How's this? I want this to be a page. I'm gonna say this on camera for the people. I want this to be a page where it's like, if we say something controversial or something that someone disagrees with, I want them to comment it, and then I want to bring it up in another episode.
Oh, we could do that.
We could do that.
We could definitely do that.
If you have any hot takes, maybe you have something for your Hear Me Out cake, or you disagree with one of our takes about rap or music or anything like that, listen, drop a comment. We will bring it up so if you're looking for some publicity, drop a comment, you know what I'm saying? Like, it will be brought up. But that concludes another episode. Once again, I've been James.
And I've been Matt. This has been the
Decent Podcast.